Monday, April 29. The UK will be the first to report on important economic events next Monday. At 9 o'clock, the House Price Index will be published. It shows the change in the average price of residential real estate in the country for the reporting period. The growth of the index may favorably affect the pound, as it indicates the growth of inflation in the residential real estate market. At 15 o'clock, Germany will report on the Consumer Price Index. The report reflects the average change in the cost of all goods and services, including food, automobiles, parts and services, as well as other goods and services that account for the expenditures of private households and foreign tourists. The growth of the index often has a positive impact on the exchange rate. Tuesday, April 30. On Tuesday, at 4 o'clock, China will publish a Purchasing Managers' Index in the manufacturing sector. Its calculation is based on the results of the monthly survey of purchasing managers of 3,000 industrial enterprises in the country. TMI serves as a leading indicator of the state of the industrial sector. The growth of this index may favorably affect the yuan exchange rate. At 12 o'clock, Eurostat will inform us about the gross domestic product in the Eurozone. The report reflects the change in the total value of all goods and services produced in the region for the current quarter compared to the previous quarter. The calculation excludes the value of goods and services used in intermediate production. The growth of the indicator means an upturn in the economy and the level of well-being of the population. This may favorably affect the euro. Wednesday, May 1. New Zealand will be in the center of traders' attention on the first day of May. At 1:45, there will be published data on employment change. The report reflects the change in the number of officially employed citizens in the New Zealand economy in the reporting period relative to the previous one. Employment growth indicates the strengthening of the labor market and may positively affect the New Zealand dollar. At 21 o'clock, the US Federal Reserve will announce its interest rate decision. This event is the most important in terms of its impact on financial markets and, in particular, on the quotations of the US dollar. Changing interest rates is a response to changes in the economic situation in the country and around the world. It can immediately, strongly and permanently move prices. Thursday, May 2. On Thursday, market players should pay attention to Hong Kong. At 11 o'clock, the GDP report will be published there. It reflects the percentage change in the total value of all goods and services produced in Hong Kong during the reporting period compared to the previous one. Imported goods and services are excluded from the calculation of the indicator. GDP growth may have a positive impact on the Hong Kong dollar. At 15:30, the US will report on the trade balance. The report shows the difference between a country's exports and imports over a certain period. Economists use this figure to assess the pattern of trade flows between countries. The impact of the trade balance value on the dollar is ambiguous and depends on the context of business cycles or other economic indicators, such as GDP dynamics. Friday, May 3. On Friday, at 11 o'clock, the Bank of Norway will announce its interest rate decision. The indicator primarily affects interbank rates and banks' interest rates on customer deposits and loans. It may also affect expectations for inflation and economic development. Traders are closely following the changes in interest rates, as the rise in the indicator can lead to an increase in the Norwegian krone. The final event of the coming week will be the US report on the change in non-farm payrolls. It will be published at 15:30. This report is one of the most important indicators used to assess the economic health of a country. Total non-farm payroll employment covers approximately 80% of the workers who produce the entire GDP of the United States. The growth of the indicator has a positive impact on the dollar.